Good morning, good evening, good night, good afternoon, good whatever time zone you're watching me from. I'm Nkeiruka, Ibeh, and you are watching Talking Trends on Oxford TV. Guess what? It's Friday again. I mean, it's always exciting whenever it's Friday. You'll be wondering why. I mean, you get to chill on a Saturday. You don't have to go to work. You don't have to bother yourself about anything. So it's this Friday evening, like I always say, you have to take it down. You know, take a chill pill. Have a drink like I'm having right now. You can see I'm having a drink. I'm cooling down. The week has been, off the chains, off the hook. So we're taking it down this Friday. What are you doing this Friday? Whatever you're doing, don't forget to take care of yourself. Like I always say, take care of yourself. And I'm sure you'll be wondering where I am today. Don't worry, I'll tell you all about this beautiful ambience at the end of the show. You just gotta watch. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back once again. I mean, like I said, it's Friday. I mean, what can I possibly be doing on a Friday evening other than chilling? So I'm chilling this Friday evening. So cheers to Friday. So today, I mean, there's a whole lot going on in Nigeria. There's been a lot of killings, especially in the eastern part of the country. You have bombings in even police stations, shooting of police officers. I don't know what Nigeria is actually turning into, and then it's as if the government, they're not even doing anything about it. So let me start with this story about the reps considering scrapping NYSC, that's the National Youth Service Corps. So a bill seeking to scrap it has passed second reading in the House. And you know, when a bill gets the second reading, the next one is the third reading, and then once it passes the third reading, it will be scrapped. So a bill to amend the 1999 Constitution to scrap the National Youth Service Corps NYSC being introduced in the House of Representatives. The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria Alteration Bill 2020, which is seeking to repeal the NYSC Act, is billed for the second reading. So the bill was introduced last week by PDP Rivers State representatives. And then, I mean, if this is scrapped, I don't know what is going to happen, because a whole lot of us, anticipated going for NYSC. Some people want to go and some people don't even want to go. So the question now is, would you want them to scrap NYSC, and what is your reason? A whole lot of people have diverse opinions about this. So I'm going to read some of the tweets and some of the, messages we've been getting as regards this. Someone says, as they should, just suffering people's kids for nothing. That's the person's opinion. Someone else said they should be fast with the scrapping. I beg, can't serve a country that will not serve me. Another person says, but it go make sense if they would just pay the 12 months alawi at once for someone to start up a business. So if I had an opinion, I would say the NYSC has really not done so much for the graduates. I mean, you come out from university after you've spent close to 5 years on a course that is going to take you 4 years or 3 years to finish. You spend like 4, 5, 6 years in school, come out again, you don't have to serve another 1 year as NYSC, and you come out, you're not even guaranteed a job. So why don't the federal government do it in such a way that when you come out from your university, they give you a letter? For instance, you're an engineer, you studied engineering. You take that letter to an engineering company and you serve for 1 year. You're learning on your skill. You studied mass communication. You get a letter that says, okay, go to a radio station and practice for 1 year. The government might be giving you a stipend. The radio station might also be giving you stipend. At the same time, you're learning on your skill. That's why you have a whole lot of us who read something else, and when we come out, we find ourselves in another thing. And besides, the NYSC, when you go to serve, most of us just go to teach. I didn't serve, so I don't know how it was, because I've worked all my life, so I don't even know how that thing works. But people say they always go there to teach in primary schools and what have you. So if I had an opinion, that's what I would say, but I don't have an opinion on this. But, well, so let's move on to the next story now. This story is about the, last week I told you guys that Ibori, the former governor of Delta State, James Ibori, the federal government said they've actually, gotten back some of the loot. They said about 4-point-something million pounds loot that was in the UK. So the UK has decided to return it. And then the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF Malami, said something about the money, because we were agitating. Why don't the money go back to the Delta people? I mean, the money was looted from their state, so why don't it go back to the Delta people? The AGF gave a whole lot of, reasons why maybe the money will not go there, or the money is going to be used for something else. So just sometime, I think on Wednesday or Tuesday, The Accountant General of the Federation, Ahmed Idris, said the controversial £4.2 million looted by a former governor of Delta State, James Ibori, has since been transmitted to the state government. So in other words, the money has gone back, they've taken it back to the Delta people. Okay, the chief accountant of the Federation made the revelation before the House of Representatives Ad hoc Committee on Assessment and Statute of all recovered loans, movable and immovable assets from 2002 to 2020 by agencies of the federal government of Nigeria for effective, efficient management and utilization. Well, you know how these things work. They said the money has gone back to the Delta people. So people are now still saying, what is the evidence that it has actually gone back? If it has gone back, what they should have done is, okay, there's several things that needs to be done in that state that's not done. They need to repair roads. So why don't you put it into repairing these roads instead of giving it back to the government of that state? So people are now saying, wait till they happen to all these loots, only for them to be looted again. It's not me, you people are deceiving. Well, that's someone's comment. Another person tweeted and said, now, no crying again. All the elder statesmen don't pause. Now sharing formula now. Another person says, I thought their spare part AGF said no kobo would go to Delta State. This government, we don't even know who is the president in APC administration. One will say one thing and another will counter. I beg, who they rule Nigeria? You understand? So it's a whole lot of controversy about that particular fund. And some people are even saying there's no, transparency is hard to find in this current administration. If I had an opinion, but I don't have an opinion, but that's what people are saying. So let's take another story. Just go to Twitter and read all about this particular story. So let me take another story quickly before we go and find out what's going on the streets. This is a story about a 21-year-old. Let me read the story. They said the Special Fraud Unit of Lagos State has arrested one Dominic Joshua, the Managing Director / Chief Executive Officer of BRICS Capital Limited, for allegedly diverting investors' fund worth over 2 billion naira. Oh my God. So the 21-year-old Mr. Joshua, an indigene of Ebonyi State, but who operates from Oyo, the Akwa Ibom State capital, was arrested following petition to the unit by several investors. Joshua's lures his victims via social media platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn, as well as newspaper publication, where he claimed to be a financial investor that manages funds for individuals and companies. So he has defrauded people. Victims coined to invest in Bitcoin, Forex trading, real estate, and oil and gas with the promise of quick and 60% return on investment. Wow! Return on your investment. How? In 1 month, though. This says actually in 1 month you get 60% return of your investment, which it's even hard for companies to even make up to 60% as a company in 1 month. Talk less of giving somebody an investor 60%. That's why I always say, come and invest in Oxford International Group. Invest. You're sure your money is working for you. At the end of we have an investment of 14 months, 12 months. You understand? We have the one of 16 months. So nobody should deceive you. There's no investment that will give you 60% in 1 month. But is it you said that is even being a victim? That criminal you be. So let me read some of the tweets. Someone says, did you say 21? Omo no chill again, no. And then one says, at just 21. This one will say Nigeria 31. Someone says, it's not greed. Okay, rather, let me take it this way. If it's not greed, how will you get 60% every month? Ask me, 60% of your investment every month. Uncle, think calm now. Please come and invest in Oxford International Group, the realest, the legitest real estate agricultural investment you can find in Nigeria. Trust me. So let's take another story. Well, sometime last year, during the COVID-19 2020, the Lagos state government actually banned tricycles and Okada people, like the bike guys in Lagos. And then they were actually barred from the roads, especially major roads, but you can pass streets. Then suddenly in 2021, they're back on the streets again. So the Lagos state government is also saying again that they are going to bar them from the streets. They've been causing a whole lot of havoc. If you fly Lagos roads every day, you will understand what we're talking about. they are all over the place, causing mayhem and all that. But then again, the Lagos state government, they are not going to ban it. They have actually brought out an alternative. There's now a little, a mini bus that you can fly instead of having to use, what we call Keke and then Okada, the tricycles and the bikers. So instead of you flying those ones, you can now actually fly these other ones. So Nikky took to the streets to feel pulses of people, Nigerians, Lagosians, to actually know what they are going to be going through. Because at the end of the day, they are the ones who are going to be suffering this burn. They are the ones at the other end of this whole mayhem. If the government decides to ban Okadas and Keke, Lagosians are the ones who are going to suffer. So Nikky took to the streets and found out how they felt about it. So let's see what they have to say about this particular incident.
Hello people, it's your girl Nikky Diva on the streets of Lagos State, and we are here to ask people on their take on the banning of Okada and Keke by Lagos State government. You know what? Stay with me.
Going to work is Okada. Going to work is Marwa.
Yes.
We got to hold up.
You saw some Okada people. Just they cross us. Young guys with guns.
Lagos is getting harder to everybody. I'm getting tired of Lagos. I wish to get to another country.
Because of traffic, people prefer to enter bike. If you want to buy the Okada sef, we'll take another work for present. If they ban this Okada and Keke, how would I feed my family?
I'm so sorry. Mo sorry gidi gan. Only my country o.
As you can all see, we have gotten different and welcome comments from the people on the street about their take on government banning Okada and Keke in Lagos State. So what's your own view about it? Drop it right now in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Oxford TV. Thank you. Bye bye for now.
So you've heard what Lagosians have to say about this. What do you have to say about it as a Lagosian? So to watch the full video, all you have to do is link up in our YouTube page and you get the full video about what people had to say. You can also leave us a comment as regards this so that we know what you're thinking and how you feel about it. So this next story, I'm going to be needing my wine for this story. So you know when someone is having an event, wedding, birthday and everything, ceremonies like that, and they did not invite you to come. A lot of us still go and bomb people's weddings. We're not invited, but shall we go because of rice? Why? So this particular couple have taken it to the extreme. They have printed a list of their invited guests. They have VIP, VVIP, VP and MVP and all the rest of them. So the thing is, you have to go to that board. If you didn't see your name, almost just carry your bag and be going home. This is how they are taking it now, because weddings these days, you invite 50 people, at the end of the day you're seeing 100 people at your wedding, and you'll be wondering, people you don't even know will come to your wedding. So this particular story it has generated a whole lot of tweets, a whole lot of comments, and I'm wondering why people are commenting. Is it your wedding? I don't want you at my wedding. Even if I know you, if I didn't invite you, don't come. At my own wedding, let me now tell you, for my friends, no, my friends will come. Those ones have, they go even crash the wedding. Say, let me tell you one thing. If you want your wedding private, make it private. When you send out an invite, a cousin of mine actually wedded last year, and she sent an invite. You're supposed to RSVP, which means I'm coming and I'm not coming. Not because it's your cousin. You now just go there. They bounced me from wedding. I'm talking out of experience. So let me read some of the tweets. Someone says, still gather crowd though. My wedding must consist of father-in-law, mother-in-law, and few friends. The rest should send in their messages via SMS. Can't be feeding haters, doubters, and witchcrafts my hard-earned jollof rice. Another one says they took strictly by invitation to another level. True. Another one says, imagine telling someone you're sitting on my seat at Owambe and they stand up, hashtag respectfully. Another one says, I beg, I know if you go back, just put jollof rice inside nylon. And I don't know what's so special about wedding jollof rice and all. Not wedding, party jollof rice. You know, we're always so, after the party jollof rice. I don't know what's about it. Another one says, very commendable though. No be the one you go enter hall, they find where to sit. Some people will still chance. Some people will still chance or still sit, sure. Sure. That's true. You go to a wedding, you're invited. You know you're invited to that wedding. And there's someone else sitting where your name is. And you're like, auntie, stand up. you'd be like, I gotta find it somewhere else now. Yesterday, that's Thursday, 27th of May, is Children's Day in Nigeria. So it's a day set aside to celebrate children, you know, their achievements and all of that. So Christy Ozingara of Oxford TV took to the street to find out what people, you know, think about it, wished children well, and then asked people, you know, some questions about how they used to be when they were kids. So let's go and find out what she has been up to. We'll be right back.
Nigeria has set aside every 27th of May for children. Oh yeah, happy Children's Day to children, happy Children's Week to children, and happy Children's Month. Wonderful. So today on the street is our street show from the street, okay? We're going to be getting reactions. When you were a child, what was your favorite song? What was your favorite food? So let's get this done. Meanwhile, on the comment section, you're going to tell us all that. But for now, join me. Let's get other reactions. This period now is for children. So what do you have to wish them?
I wish all the children happy Children's Day.
I'm wishing them a prosperous year ahead. I love Amala and waiting.
Anything goes.
Oh, Sarah, Sarah, whatever would be, would be.
What are you going to be in future? I'm going to be a lawyer.
Sweet mother, I will never forget you for that thing you do for me, mother.
My God is able to do all things.
And God has been doing all things.
Yes.
What was your favorite food?
My favorite food is afang soup.
As a child?
As a child, rice.
A is for apple, B for ball, C for cat, and D for dog, E for F for fish.
As for you, what was your favorite food, favorite song? Let's know on the comment section. And let's also have your wishes to children. Okay, thank you so much. I'm Christy Ozingara on Oxford TV.
Hey y'all, you're welcome back once again. So happy Children's Day to all the children in Nigeria. I'm still a child, I'm my mother's child and my mother's children. How about that? So my favorite song and my favorite food is plantain. Growing up, whenever I'm sick, my mother will just bring fried plantain and I'm well. So let's go now and tell you something you didn't know about a particular thing. Stay tuned. So now you see some of the military aircraft that's crashed in Nigeria, killing several people, several military officials. And the most recent one that just took the life of the late Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Atahiru Ibrahim, and 10 others of his officers. 11 people were killed last week Friday. So may their souls rest in peace. And that's the much we can take on the show today. I mean, you enjoyed yourself, right? I did. I always have fun. It's my show. I always have fun. So all you have to do is link to the pages, to our YouTube page, follow us on Instagram. You get all the stories. You can also link on the YouTube page and get the story about, you know, people talking about children and, you know, giving children accolades and all that. It's all on our YouTube channel, so you can watch all about it. Well, it's Friday, a beautiful Friday evening. So what am I going to be doing this Friday? Chilling, drinking some wine, and then I told you I was going to tell you where I am. So I am at Jerome's Gardens and Suites. It's a very beautiful garden. The ambience is amazing. They have nice food, nice cocktails, and, you know, very nice things. So just imagine what I'll be doing this Friday evening with my crew. We're going to be chilling right here. We might even send you a picture or two of what we're up to this Friday. So see, we'll come your way again next week Friday. It's bye for now, and don't forget to subscribe, like us, watch us, share us, and leave us a very beautiful comment of how we're doing, you know. So cheers to Friday. See you all next week. So are you still recording? I'm hungry. I want to eat, Joe.